After the events in the Middle East, intense migration happened from Turkey and Syria, now in Iran, to the Western countries. Perhaps for this reason, we have witnessed the rise of nationalist and far-right politics in the last period. That's the assumption. What do you recommend for healthy integration of Muslims? Could you tell some concrete examples of daily life? In this sense, can be any special task for Hizmet movement? This is a big issue and no easy answer for this, but in my opinion, shortly, what can come to my mind that I can say is, first of all, the far-right nationalism and the rise of extremism alongside with far-right nationalism may not necessarily be only related to this immigration crisis, but it is affected from the immigration crisis and the global terrorism news and all sorts of stuff. But I think in terms of integration, I think the key is about the mentality change to getting know the host communities. Wherever you are, it's the best to get to know the host communities, meaning like exploring their culture, reading about the culture, talking about the locals and understanding them, not being very shy about this, you know, like as someone who is keen on philanthropy, human history, you know, you can just visit the worshipping place, visit the sports culture, visit the different places where in the host community deemed, visit all the places that host community seems to enjoy or spend time and see what they do and how they do and everything. So you should engage in personal and individual level rather than organizational level. And I think it may also help to think a bit of cosmopolitan, because many Turkish people have this problem of seeing Turkey as the center of the universe, but this is true for all other nations as well. Everyone sees their own country at the heart, at the center of the universe, and that's normal. That's human familiarity, human psychology, but it is not, like for many reasons, for even religious purposes, you can explain that no place is better than the other place anyway. So if you see yourself a member of cosmopolitan community, if you see yourself, you're not in a foreign country, but this is just another part of the world where somehow human beings divided with artificial borders and decided to call it with a different name, but it's just the same global world, the same earth, same village, but with different inhabitants and with different cultures, and it can be an interesting experiment to understand and engage and take part. I find the research part is the most important. Definitely you should read books about the host community. It would help a lot. In England, I advise people to read Watching the English. You can find it on Amazon. If you and I can put the link in the description. If you read that, you understand a lot about the British community. Then you move on reading further things, and it makes things your engagement a lot easier as well.